The power of a story to teach, to reach, to inspire. Sometimes, as teachers, we neglect sharing stories because we say it's time consuming, but let's not underestimate its power. It can teach, can reach, and inspire students effectively. Let's see the use of stories from the yesterday to now. Stories from yesterday or during our forefathers, stories just for way to share history. It also tells lessons about life. These were the two major things that stories were used from the past. Now let's see how today sees stories. First, it conjures mental images, spark imaginations, and tap into emotions. It also connects to ourselves and also to other people. It brings us to other dimensions. It provides us a lot of experiences, and good books are good friends also. See the difference of the use of stories from yesterday to now? See the improvement of how people see stories now? So there are three purposes of a story, and we mention it on the first part of the slide. It is to teach, to reach, and to inspire. So in teaching stories, it leads to HOTS. HOTS means higher order thinking skills. Stories are not just consume time for nothing. We cannot observe it quickly, but stories also helps in developing the higher order thinking skills of children. It is not just memorization like some of the subject strategies, but stories cater all, whether it be comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, or evaluation. Teaching stories also develop imagination and develop creativeness. So while reading, they imagine things based on what they're reading, so they'll get used to it. Their imagination will be sharpened. It is also, or it also tickles their creative mind because they had different perspectives on things, on how they see a house, a rabbit, or a tree, etc. It also gives balance to the high-speed visual images. This means that in this living world, where technology enables you to see everything, reading stories balance it because they requires to think and imagine things before they can see things. You need to imagine it first. So the last one is it promotes thinking habits. Um, because they imagine things, because of that, it promotes thinking habits. They keep thinking and thinking about things on what they read. So, reaching through stories. Teaching Teaching using stories can provide or transform anything. It can transform non-readers to readers. If they love a story, children will definitely read, read, and read. Difficult tasks to easier tasks. Um, in saying that you're going to say a story, most students got hooked on it immediately. So when you tell them, I got a story, they're gonna hurry up and sit down and listen. So it's easier for you to get the attention of the students. Stories also provide emotional literacy, especially when they are so much connected to the story. It also creates a free, self-expressing classroom in a way that you're having a great time talking to your students and sharing stories. That's why they are more close to you. In that case, they can feel their sense of belonging and closure to you, so they can express their selves or normal selves to you. their teacher. It also can transform classroom to family. So as that bonding continues, the stories continues. You're not only forming knowledge to them, but you're getting closer to them. It's just like you're creating a family too. Inspire through stories. You can inspire through stories in a way that if they can relate to a story, they want it really bad. They'll keep reading and reading and reading, and all they want to do is read. And when they read, they can have the book anywhere they want. That's why it became becomes their best friend. See how happy the students read books? I want to have those class. Story told versus story read. Story told something about something about full eye contact with audiences, allowing for awareness of body language and adjustment to suit the interest level. Telling a story will capture the interest. On the other hand, story reading, you can provide an example for students to follow. So combining these two is the best way to tell a story, which is when you combine them, students will have passion for reading. So as teachers, the most important thing that we can give them, our students, is their love or passion for written word. Teachers can make the stories in the book come alive. Children can connect with them. Children can appreciate them. Reading will help them. It will be engraven in their hearts forever. So, as teachers, we need to choose good stories and good books for our children or students to read. Reading can transform them to anything you want. Reading allows them to travel to many places and let them experience that. That experience will help them be closer to you as a teacher. And as a teacher, that is very, very good thing to happen. And that's it. Keep reading. Thank you.